As every year, the Tarkov wipe brought new enhancements, a variety of updates to the game, but many of the quests stayed the same. And as a Chronicle solo player, I was also facing many squads. This was especially difficult while doing the quest setup for me this wipe. I threw about 100 PMC bodies, well, maybe not 100, but a lot of them, at this quest. Meanwhile, my bolt action efforts actually were not going that terribly. So the savior of this quest for me was when I watched a Willerz video. He showed me that the MP-18, the single shot, sort of break open, not really bolt action rifle, actually counts for the setup quest. So please enjoy some footage of me attempting to get setup kills with shotguns, sometimes succeeding, and then either directly or indirectly through the new fantastic scaffolding on customs, or actually by use of the MP-18 finishing setup. I should say finishing setup for the first time, because as you can prestige this wipe, I guess I'll need to do it again. This raid was one of my early successes, and another setup enjoyer entered my little rat hidey hole. Here I found myself in the crack house, and I heard lots of commotion outside. I figured my only chance would be to jump out of the window and hope that our other fellow setup enjoyer did not notice what was going on. By the way, I died shortly after to all of the bleeds he gave me. Do you remember how I said that my bolt action kills actually weren't going that badly? Well, especially on Interchange, I've gotten very lucky. I guess because the spawns are kinda weird. I spawned close to a duo and they were fighting another guy. They completely ignored me and my Mosin shots. I could reposition in peace, have a snack, have a drink, and then take out the winner of the fight. So I got the entry kill on the duo. The solo killed the other guy of the duo. And then I could take him out. I'll just take this as a general learning that maybe my CQB skills, especially with shotguns that don't pen a lot of armor, are not my strong suit, because I can never for the life of me remember to hit the stupid legs. Before we get onto my savior, the MP-18, I would like to show you this raid, or at least some parts of it. Because I was actually very proud of the repositioning and the engagements I've done, even though it ultimately resulted in my death. I found a duo at Big Red and engaged with the guy that probably picked up a quest item at the Tarkov director's office, and then thought to myself, they're probably not going to go to the right side, probably going to dash out the front or to the left side of the building, so I'm going to reposition. So I engaged the duo some more, and was in a relatively prolonged firefight with them. Especially the last guy of the duo always kept peeking off the bridge, and I was running back and forth underneath it until I got surprised by another setup enjoyer. And I'm not sure how he didn't see me. Maybe my PMC model wasn't rendering for him, but that guy got on the setup kill list. So thanks to that guy, I guess. In the end, I desperately decided to push the last guy because my stomach had been shot out at some point and I was running out of energy. I had no food. I had no hope to make it out of this raid alive, and thought maybe I can at least take that guy with me. That didn't work out so well. But now let's talk about something nice. So the fantastic thing about that single shot rifle is that it shoots the Mosin ammo, or the SVD, or whatever, the 45mm something, I don't know, look it up, I'm not a wiki. And you can put a rail and an L-can on it, which gives you up to 4 times magnification. And if you're a little chicken shit or strapped for money, you can take off that rail in raid and put it in your secure container, and it only occupies 1 slot. This is fantastic, and this is where our luck started to turn. So I went into customs with a shotgun and the MP-18 and sought out some sniper spots. And the first kill we get is on iron sights with the MP-18 on another setup guy. There's been some significant construction going on customs, and some new buildings have been added, and also a huge piece of scaffolding, of metal scaffolding, on one of the buildings that you can now enter. And this was a really, really good spot, at least early wipe, to get some kills. So the scaffolding itself was brilliant because there was a quest to stash a bunch of items there. So there was a duo that sort of approached my sneaky snipey position, and luckily I had brought a shotgun with some 50 BMG slugs. But they really could have seen me when they walked up those stairs, I mean. But now to illustrate the actual long-range capabilities of the thing I've been calling a rifle, I think, in this video. And it's not a rifle because it's a smooth bore, so there's no rifling, the twisty-turny things you see in the James Bond intro. Everybody already having their hate comment prepared on YouTube. You can go ahead and delete that because I officially revised it now. Anyways, so I became aware of 2 PMCs at the bus station. And the funny thing is, when you let people get out of cover, and you then shoot at them, they think they get shot at from the front. They're like, oh, I just exposed my face to that, and then my buddy got shot, I'm better go into cover. Well. Anyways, these guys secured the completion of my setup task for this wipe, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed this video, you can watch these being fabricated live on Twitch, and otherwise, obviously on YouTube.